Mes frères et sœurs dans le Seigneur, parents et amis, nous venons ici pour que nous soyons capables d'assister à la cérémonie de funérailles de sœur Rachel. Et c'est dans l'occasion ça que nous avons demandé pour que nous soyons capables de camper, pour que nous soyons capables de chanter à la gloire de Dieu, numéro 181 français, dans le chant d'espérance, quel repos céleste.
Quel repos céleste, Jésus, d'être à toi pour la mort et la vie, dans les jours mauvais, de chanter avec foi, tout est bien, ma paix est infinie. Quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel céleste repos, quel repos céleste, mon fardeau n'est plus libre par le sang du calvaire. Tous mes ennemis, Jésus les a vaincus. Gloire et louange à Dieu, notre Père. Quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel céleste repos, quel repos céleste, tu conduis mes pas, tu me combles de tes richesses, dans ton grand amour, chaque jour tu sauras déployer envers moi des tendresses. Quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel repos, quel céleste papa nous qui dans le ciel là, nous venons ici là après-midi pour nous bonne gloire. Parce que vous demandez nous, c'est pour ça que vous créez. Et vous demandez nous que dans toutes circonstances, nous faisons pour nous bonne gloire. Nous ne parlons pas de Dieu. Mais nous nous avons demandé pour qui? On seul barrière au demandé nous. Bonne gloire dans toutes circonstances. Nous venons pour nous célébrer la vie de Sœur Rachel. Pendant que nous avons songé tout ça qu'elle t'a fait, pendant que nous étions sous terre, nous n'avons pas l'autre bagage pour nous dire que remercier. Nous n'avons pas dire que elle est trop jeune, parce que nos témoins, nous avons regardé dans la télévision, petit monde qui mourit dans le tremblement de terre. Parce que vous-même, vous constant pour chaque bagage. Ou pas jamais fait défaut, ou pas jamais fait erreur. Tout ça fait, c'est oui et amen. On vous remercie pour la vie sur Rachel. Pendant que nous avons célébré la ville après-midi, nous réclamons présence. Oui, Seigneur, parce que présence, c'est lui-même seul qui a fortifié nous. Nous besoin plus que jamais, Seigneur. Fais-nous grâce. Nous prions comme ça. Ce n'est pas parce que nous sommes. Non, non, Jésus petit tout. Car vive qu'a commandé dans tous les siècles des siècles. Amen. Amen. Nous disons tous bienvenue. Bienvenue dans l'église Emmanuel. Donc, au nom de toute congrégation, nous avons souhaité famille sur Rachel, condoléances. Et pour nous continuer, nous avons Frère Saint-Inor dans la lecture de la parole de Dieu.
Amen. Amen. S'il vous plaît, nous sommes capables de mettre nos debout, s'il vous plaît, pour le respect de la parole de Dieu. Nous avons prié dans Psaume 90. Seigneur, tu as été pour nous un refuge de génération en génération. Avant que les montagnes fussent nées, que tu eusses créé la terre et le monde, d'éternité en éternité, tu es Dieu. Tu fais entrer les hommes dans la poussière et tu dis, Fils de l'homme, retournez, car 1000 ans sont à tes yeux comme le jour d'hier, quand il n'est plus et comme une veille de la nuit. Tu les emportes semblables à un songe qui le matin passe comme l'herbe. Elle fleurit le matin et elle passe. Voilà coupe le soir et elle sèche. Nous sommes consumés par ta colère et ta fureur nous épouvant. Tu mets devant toi nos iniquités et à la lumière de ta face nos fautes cachées. Tous nos jours disparaissent par ton cours. Nous voyons nos années s'évanouir comme un son. Les jours de nos années s'élèvent à 70 ans et les plus robustes à 80 ans. Et l'orgueil qu'il en retire n'est que peine et misère, car il passe vite et nous en voulons. Qui prend garde à la force de ta colère et à ton cours, selon la crainte qui t'est due. Enseigne-nous à bien compter nos jours, afin que nous appliquions notre cœur à la sagesse. Reviens, Éternel, jusqu'à quand? Et pitié de tes serviteurs. Rassasie-nous chaque jour, chaque matin, de ta bonté, et nous serons toute notre vie dans la joie et l'allégresse. Réjouis-nous autant de jours que tu nous as humiliés, autant d'années que nous avons vu le malheur. Que ton œuvre se manifeste à tes serviteurs et ta gloire à leurs enfants. Que la grâce de l'Éternel, notre Dieu, soit sur nous. Affermis l'ouvrage de nos mains. Oui, affermis l'ouvrage de nos mains. Parole du Seigneur. Mettez-vous s'il vous plaît.
Amen. Qu'on y a un poème que Kaina, accompagné de Kalimak.
Good morning, good afternoon. The final flight. Don't grieve for me, for now I'm free. I'm following the path that God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard his call. I turned my back and left it all. I could not stay another day to laugh, to love, to work, to play. Task left undone. Must stay that way. I found that peace at the end of the day. If my parting has left a void, then fill it with remembered joy. A friendship shared, a laugh, a kiss. Ah yes, the things too I will miss. Be not burdened with times of sorrow. I wish you the sunshine of tomorrow. My life's been full. I savored much, good friends, good times, a loved one's touch. Perhaps my time seemed all too brief. Don't lengthen it now and undo grief. Lift up your heart and share with me. God wanted me now, he set me free. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. It's a good pleasure to be here. We try to say condolences to the family of Sister Rosier, Rosier. So may God keep you and bless you while we're going to sing a song in behalf of the Emmanuel Baptist Church. May God bless you.
Sans inquiétude sur son manteau de grâce, au ciel, je me fais là-haut prendre ma place. Inondé de l'amour de mon sauveur, les vagues de fraîcheur Papa m'a déjà checké parce que la vie de bras bien ouvri, l'attend moi en l'air. Même singe le ciel yo pas comprendre. Grâce pour Dieu, gain pour moi. Non moi ma chance j'admire. Hosanna, Hosanna. Moi gagner la victoire. Moi gagner la victoire.
Amen. Maintenant, c'est le tour de Asian American Nurses Association à Dr. Marie Thiel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. C'est Monsawa qui est là. C'est membre de Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida. Nous connaissons la communauté comme Hannah. Rachel was a member. She was not just a member who paid her dues, but she was an active member of Hannah. As I was looking through the pamphlet and the obituary, it says that she was a skilled and compassionate registered nurse. And that compassion was something we saw in Hannah as a member. She was a member, we have various committees in Hannah. She was a member of the Legislative Affairs Committee, which is the committee that advocates for nurses. She went to Tallahassee with Hannah to advocate for nurses so that we can have the proper equipment that we need to do our job. She participated in our meetings, and whenever we had a community event, like a health fair, she was there. It's, I'm not Dr. Marie Etienne, unfortunately. She's on her way. She had a little traffic. My name is Pauline. I'm the chair of education, and I'm the co-chair of legislative affairs, and I was the president of Hannah during COVID, which I work closely with Rachel as a co-chair, as a member of education, to share information to the community about protecting themselves for COVID. In 2021, Rachel attended what would have been her last leadership retreat with the association. We have one every year. In 2022, she did not participate. And even though she was sick, she would always send a message to let us know that I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing an amazing job, because that's the type of person she was. In 2021, she attended the retreat with us. We did it in Cape Canaveral. So the retreat is where we go to basically plan the year of the association. And she came. She sat for most of the retreat. She did not speak. She said, I just want to sit here and learn. The last day of the retreat, which was a Sunday, and usually on Sundays what we do a prayer service before we leave, because we want God to bless our plans so they can come into fruition. And during the service, we had a pastor that was there, and he preached and he started praying. And as he was praying, Rachel just started crying, and she could not stop crying. So she was standing next to me, and I grabbed her hand, she squeezed my hand, and she just kept crying. So at the end, I said to her, I gave her a hug. I said, I love you. I'm here for you, my sister. And she said, I know. I said, we need to talk. She said, we will. And I said, we have to do lunch. She said, we will. So a few months passed, I text her and I said, hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. We still haven't done that lunch. She said, I'm hanging in there. October is 2022. We do a mission trip to Imokali after the hurricane, but we do it every year. That happened in the west of Florida. She came to the office, like she always do, and she asked for me. I was not there, I was at work, and she asked for Dante Etienne, and she brought bags and bags and bags of donation and clothes. And then Madam President Rose Balsing, who's not here today, was at the office. She said, do you want to wait? She said, yes, I'll wait. And she sat there and she waited for a whole hour. But unfortunately, Dr. Etienne missed her, and I didn't get there. And she said, I'm just going to leave. I'm tired. That was the last we saw her. On Christmas Day, I posted a picture on my Facebook status of my sister. And she said, a beautiful sister, just like you. I said, thank you. And I said, oh my God, how you doing? She said, I'm hanging in there. I sent her a Christmas card. She didn't respond. 3 days later, she responded. And she said, I will see you soon. That was exactly a month before her passing. As we all stand here as nurses, and for all the nurses that are in the audience that knows Rachel, that worked with Rachel, we all know the type of nurse she was. She put her heart into nursing, caring for people even at her very last minute. She will text Madam President, she will text me if we have an event to let us know that I can't be with you guys, but I send my love, and I know you guys will do an amazing job. Last night, during the viewing, I was happy to hear that someone that took care of her on her very last day said that she did give her life to Christ. And because you did that, Rachel, I will see you. And I know you are celebrating in heaven. You're happy. Your pain is over. Your suffering is over. And we thank God and praise God for you, for allowing us to spend the time with you on earth. We thank God for allowing you your time on earth, for caring for the people that you cared for during your tenure with Hannah of Florida. To the family of Rachel, I know your pain is unbearable. Two things that should make you happy. When she was here, she used her time wisely to care for people and show love to people. And most importantly, she gave her life to Christ. That is what is most important. And we all will celebrate with her one day. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, Anna. Maintenant, c'est le tour de Sheol Wagner. Après Sheol, nous avons gagné une vidéo que nous avons demandé M. Sonro pour déjà commencer à préparer pour nous. En attendant que Sheol a avancé.
Stories with me and Rachel. So, not our, everyone behind us is NMB family. Everyone behind us was our friend, her family, her brother, her sister, her confidant, her everything. We were the backbones of NMB and JFK and everybody that went to school with us, with Rachel. Rachel will be truly missed. She'll be always in my heart. That's my friend. That's my Rachel. I just want to say that I was grateful to spend the last 2 months with her. I believe in God. I have faith. I really thought my friend was gonna come through. I thought the whole time I'm watching her, and the whole time she was so strong. She's fighting. She was in a lot of pain, but I guess she tried to show me that she's the strong Rachel that I know and love. I'm just happy she's not in pain anymore, and she is with our Maker, our Father, our everything. And I was truly blessed, and I thank the family, Mommy, Dana, Mommy, for letting me come there and spending the time with my friend. It was really important for me to spend that time with her because I didn't know she was sick. She didn't want to tell me because she know how I am. A lot of people think I have this, this tough whatever that, I have this attitude of this. But deep down inside, I'm a sensitive person. And she knows she would have told me this. I would have been on her like white on rice and not giving up and praying. I had an opportunity to get her on my prayer line. So I would say, She loved the prayer line. She also said, Shirley, I love your pastor. She's so funny. And she also said, you know, Shirley, when I hear her, she makes me feel a whole lot better. And I know I couldn't fathom to imagine what she was going through. I don't think anybody would know. But that's my girl, bro. She's strong. She's strong. And that's what I always loved about her. I'm not going to be here all day, which I would love to, because I want to speak all day about my girl. I love her. I love this girl. Everybody knows behind me. It was always me, Rachel, and Tasha. With everybody else, it was us three. Okay, so Rachel, R is for your resilience, your radiance. A is how awesome you were. C is how you carried yourself with so much class. H is for how happy you look every time you were traveling, and of course every time me and you hanging out. E is for your sheer elegance. L is for the love and loyalty that you gave to everybody in this room. And what that means that everybody just know my friend, she was the real one, the real one. Anytime I call her, last minute, Rachel, come on, let's go, we gotta go. She's like, okay, come get me in 30 minutes. And she was ready. Always had my back, never judged me, ever. I don't think I've ever had an argument with her. Maybe one or two little disputes, but never an argument. And I'm just gonna miss her smile. I'm gonna miss her telling me how crazy I am every time. And Rachel, you'll always be in my heart until we meet again. Thank you. This is from all of us.
Good friends, very dear friends.
Thank you. Video.
Hi everyone, I'm Kiziana Jean-Louis. I'm one of Rachel's good friends, very dear friends. And unfortunately, I'm not able to be with you guys to celebrate her life. I'm in London at the moment, and funny story, I'm actually opening up a play for my school that I feel Rachel is all over in so many different ways, mainly my costumes, which is funny. Rachel was all about the fit and clothing, and I actually thought about what I was going to wear to do this video, and I wanted to wear all black, and I kind of heard Rachel in the back of my mind, and you know, her voice whispering, "Girl, you can't wear that. You sure you want to wear that?" So I added some color because I knew she would like that. I met Rachel at a Miami Dolphins cheerleading tryout. Oh gosh, back in 2001 or 2, something of that effect, a long time ago. And I remember her distinctly because she was just, her smile, she just had an energy about her, and we were both Haitian, and we were the only 2 Haitian women at the time trying out. And we just became like friends, like helping each other out through the tryouts and everything. And I remember her song that she used for her dance routine in the process of, you know, being like getting advanced and things of that nature of the tryouts. And she danced to Redman and Method Man's Rottweiler song. I don't know if any of you guys know it, but it's like, forgive me because I might be off key, but it's like dun, 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 dun. Microphone checker, swing your sword lector. So anyway, I won't sing it for you because You can probably YouTube it, but anyway, it was it was a song that she danced to, and I every time I hear that song, I always think of her and that time that we met at the tryouts and have been friends ever since. One thing about Rachel that I remember so distinctly is that she liked to have fun, she liked to party, but she was also about her schooling. She was very serious about becoming a nurse and really taking that seriously. And I just admired her for that, because at that time, school was not on my mind at all. I was just interested in partying and things of that nature. And I had a young child, so it was work, child, party. And I remember one time we were going out and she came over and my daughter hadn't gone to sleep. So the deal was that my mom would watch my daughter as long as she fell asleep. And Rachel came over and she's like, she's not sleeping yet. And I'm like, I know. And she knew that I couldn't go until, my daughter was asleep. And she's like, can't you just give us some milk, some warm milk or something? And I'm like, no, Rachel, I can't. And it's funny because she recounted that story to me not too long ago about that moment, and we just were laughing about it. She's like, Kizzy, I didn't know. I was like, yeah, it wasn't that easy. It wasn't that simple. There's so much I want to say, but I think all of you guys already know and share that Rachel was just a beautiful spirit. She was honest. She was caring, thoughtful. She appreciated life and she lived it to the fullest. Taking trips, we were supposed to go to Napa together for I don't know how many years. I kept saying, yes, I want to go, but being a single teen mom and a single mom, it was just harder for me at times. But I just always remember Rachel just enjoying life and wanting a lot for her life and bettering herself. And I know recently, a couple years ago, I was talking to her, just like, yeah, I'm doing 2 jobs. And I'm like, girl, why are you doing 2 jobs? Because she just was so motivated and wanted to have, certain things in life and her house. I don't want to ramble, but I'm going to miss her dearly. As I'm sure a lot of you will as well. This past August, she came to visit me because I was like, hey, Rach, come down, come visit me, let's hang out, let's have fun. And I'm so glad that she did, because we had the most amazing time. And it's a moment I will treasure forever. My condolences to Mommy and Kada and to Mommy and to her nieces and her nephews, her father, and everybody who loved, appreciated, and cherished Rachel. I know she's everywhere now. She loved to travel, but she is definitely everywhere now. Her spirit is everywhere, expansive. And I'll see her soon, in God's timing. I've never done one of these before, so forgive me. She'll be missed. She'll be sorely missed. Love you, Rachel.
My name is Mariana. I've known Rachel for 20 plus years. We met at a restaurant that we worked together. We were in college. She was in nursing school. I was in college at the time, and we instantly fashion, she was all about being fashionable, and we instantly clicked. In these 20 years, although we didn't speak every day, we always checked up on each other every single year. She is one of the people that no matter where I was in the world, or she was in the world for that matter of fact, because of all her traveling, she took time to always wish me a happy birthday, which always meant so much to me. My heart goes out to all of Rachel's friends and close family. I know that she will be dearly missed, and the entire family is in my prayers. I apologize for not being there, but I wanted to say thank you, Rachel, for giving me the honor of being your friend, for being my friend all these years, for always lifting me up when I needed you, and for always advising me. Everything that you have ever said to me came to pass in my life. You were so wise at such a young age, and I couldn't imagine having a better friend in my lifetime as you were. Thank you. I love you.
Bien-aimés dans le Seigneur, que paix et grâce, mon Dieu, ensemble avec nous. Grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ. Par contre, si c'est moi-même, mais cependant, moi, c'est aussi grand pile funérailles. It's either I'm too old, or it's true, there are a lot of people dying. Is it me or is it a reality? Pas connaît, parce que I used to blame it on COVID. Parce que depuis avec COVID, nous réalisons que grand pile monde qui a mouru, c'est chaque samedi funérailles après funérailles après funérailles. Et des fois, you have to pick. Do you want to go to this one or that one or this one in Fort Lauderdale? Which one to pick? It seems like people are dying left and right. M'gan pile année sous tête moi tout vrai oui. Même pas parce que I'm too old. I'm sure que gon paquet de monde qui mouri the last few years. Et si peut-être aussi un rare monde qui pas fait expérience avec monde qui a mouru en pile, soit dans amis, famille, ou bien l'autre monde nous connaît. Gen nan nous qui pas aussi de capable de gen chance ça pour t'a dit que yo pas gagné, yo pas ouais l'amour à droite à gauche comme ça. For many people here, grand pile l'amour. Et ça vient mener nous devant réalité que life as we have it is brief. It's short. La vie fragile. La vie très courte. Et dans le moment qu'on pense que hey, you have a whole lifetime to enjoy. And then next thing you know, someone close to you passed. Et vous venez dire, on n'a pas toute la vie devant ouvrir, non? Donc, on ne pas voulu pour que pendant nous quitter là, nous fait expérience ça encore parce que fort souvent les nous devant c'est que nous conscients que la vie fragile, nous conscients que la vie coûte. Mais une fois que nous quittons là, la même tout idée à partir quitter nous et nous recommencer vivre la vie tant que demain c'est pour nous. Mois prochain c'est pour nous, année prochaine c'est pour nous. as we sit here today, I want to remind all of you that life is short and it's fragile. I am not here to get you scared. Scared for what? What I say will not be the determining factor as to the length of your life. Let me say that to you. Ça m'a dit là, il va le faire là, vous vin plus long ou bien plus courte. Your life will be what it is. But I want you to be mindful of it. And once you're mindful of it, I want you to take a step further to ask, God, how do I live a better life? Comme dit nous c'est pas ça moral dit là pour faire la vous vinn pi long ou bien pi courte pas gagner droit sur la vie monde. Même vle pour qu'on pense à ça. Vle pour que ça dans l'esprit ou dans boule tête tout et en même temps tout pour que on aller un petit peu plus loin ensemble avec elle pour qu'on dit Seigneur qui j'aime gars vivre la vie pi bon. D'après même pour que nous retourner ensemble avec moi dans le même psaume que nous lit à psaume 90. Psaume 90. Je vais lire pour nous à partir du verset 12 en français, même d'après moi pour que vous projetez pour nous en anglais à partir du verset 12 là en façon pour que pendant que je lis en français ou même qui parlez anglais, those of you who know English, you might be able to read it in English while I'm reading it in French. Psalm 90 from verse 12. Enseigne-nous à bien compter nos jours, afin que nous appliquions notre cœur à la sagesse. Reviens, Éternel, jusqu'à quand? Aie pitié de tes serviteurs. Rassasie-nous chaque matin de ta beauté, et nous serons toute notre vie dans la joie et l'allégresse. Réjouis-nous autant de jours que tu nous as humiliés, autant d'années que nous avons vu le malheur. Que ton œuvre se manifeste à tes serviteurs et ta gloire sur leurs enfants. Que la grâce de l'Éternel, notre Dieu, soit sur nous. Affermis l'ouvrage de nos mains, oui. Affermis l'ouvrage de nos mains. Moïse écrit Psaume 90 pour que lui-même les capable de réfléchir. Et dans la réflexion, Moïse les mène nous sur deux différentes avenues, les mène nous sur deux différentes voies. Moses takes us to two different ways while he was thinking about life. Dans le premier temps, regardez l'éternité de Dieu. Dieu est éternel. Dans deux premiers versets. He looks at the eternality of God. God is eternal. Il dit, Seigneur, tu as été pour nous un refuge de génération en génération, avant que les montagnes soient nées et que tu aies créé les cieux et le monde. D'éternité en éternité, tu es Dieu. Donc, il établit que Dieu éternel, God is eternal, and at the same time, he had a confession of faith. What is that confession? He confessed that, Lord, you have been a hiding place for us. He knows that. You have been a hiding place. Ça veut dire, nous avons un problème, nous avons une difficulté, we go to you. And we are safe. We go to you for safety and we are safe. And this safety place is always there because you are eternal. Bon Dieu éternel, bon Dieu là d'éternité en éternité, mais cependant nous d'accord ensemble avec Moïse que les bayo gâté dans mes nous c'est bon Dieu n'a joué dans la caille parce que c'est lui-même qui refuge nous. Les gains ont difficulté, les gains ont côté que t'as peur, dans bon Dieu pour nous le cacher. Donc the first thing que Moses looked at is the eternality of God. God is eternal, and yet when there is something wrong, we go to him because he is a true hiding place. Donc, Moïse fin garder qui est bon Dieu éternel, mais même temps qui nous-mêmes nous al cacher dans bon Dieu. And this is one thing that he looks at. And he also looks at the second thing. And probably this is what was the most important thing for him. De verset 3 à verset 10, from verse 3 to 10, Moses will look at the fragility and the brevity of life. Life is short. Life is fragile. He spent from verse 3 to 10 looking at it. S'il passait 2 grands versets pour parler de l'éternité de Dieu, il prend 6 versets pour parler de la brièveté de la vie, la fragilité de la vie. Je suis sûr qu'on peut comprendre que ça t'a intéressé l'empile. Mais c'est normal. As a human being, we all want to live a long life. I remember Martin Luther King saying, just like everybody else, I would love to live a long life. And then he adds, longevity has its place. Qui moun la pas t'apprendre vivre longtemps? Nous toutes là t'aimer vivre longtemps. Nous toutes là t'aimer pour que même si n'a malade, même si c'est ramper n'a ramper, mais nous là toujours. Tout le monde n'a pas voulu vivre encore. Ils préfèrent mourir à vite. Tell me. Would you rather die than live? I know you're going through many things in life. Your body can't take it anymore, but yet you want to live. And if you could live, as long as 200 years, of course, you will stay here. So, looking at this, Moïse a regardé pour nous que la vie de l'homme, il coûte. Il parle de veille de la nuit, ça veut dire 4 heures de temps. Là, il a considéré bon Dieu qu'il a, d'éternité en éternité. Mais la vie de l'homme, il coûte. Même j'avais qu'on fleur. Matin, on passe au terre, elle était belle. Ouais, fleur, ça, qu'on a regardé là. Think of them in 2 days. Gone. Life is short. Nous envie vivre, but life is short. Et même là, nous t'a dit bien, ok, it's short, mais nous venons réaliser que nous fragiles. Nous voyons le Covid paraître. I was talking to a friend about it yesterday. COVID came and all of a sudden you heard in the Northeast, morgue has no more room. What happened? La médecine pas comme ça pour faire. Là même tout le monde vient fragile, tout le monde vient peur monde qui était cher à ou même là même dans le Covid et retant dans caille retant dans bout de chambre ça et bien moi même m'a prêté l'autre bord là. Nous pas mingle anymore. We forget hugs. We refuse them. Good friends of ours, when they come to give you a kiss, you say, no. Because you understand that you are fragile. You don't want to die. You don't. Check out poor today, how many people wear their mask. And I'm not making light of it. Why do you think you wear it? Because you understand your fragility. As a human being, nous comprenons que c'est mettre corps, veiller corps, and we have to be careful. Don't we all have to be careful? Yes, we do. We have to be careful. I don't have to read the whole thing to you to make you understand that life is short and that, human beings, hey, we can die any moment. I want you to know that these whole things happen because God is not happy with human beings. Why isn't he happy? Because mon Dieu pas content. Because of sin. God is not happy because of sin, and life on earth become really short and really fragile. Bon Dieu pas content parce que l'homme péché, et puisque l'homme péché qu'on y a, la vie de l'homme vient coûte et la vie de l'homme vient fragile. Cependant, ça mène nous à question pour que nous-mêmes nous capables de dire bien, okay, well, what shall we do, or how can we live a better life? Moses understood that. And this is where I want to come, from verse 12 down. Moses gave us ideas. Moses gave us some thoughts as far as living life in a manner that will be pleasing to God. And here's what he said. In verse 12, he said, enseigne-nous à bien compter nos jours. Teach us to number our days. You see, in light of God who is eternal, in the reality of life of men whose life is short and fragile, we need instruction, guys. And just like Moses, the type of instructions that we need call us to number our days. Huh? Pour me compter combien de jours? To number your days doesn't mean you add them up. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to have to stay right there because you don't know how much longer you're going to live. You don't know how many more days you have, do you? You wouldn't be able to number your days like that. Les juste c'est possible, bien aimé, pour que nous-mêmes, tant que le texte l'a dit en français, enseigne-nous à bien compter nos jours. Parce que qui sont à le faire, soit à compter tes jours, ou t'as seulement compter les jours passés jusqu'à ce aujourd'hui. Ou pas qu'à compter de demain à aller. Bon, on dit on va commencer à compter à demain, jusqu'à qui côté pour le camper. Ou pas qu'à faire exercice ça. C'est un exercice de folie. Ou d'accord avec moi? Et c'est ça qui fait que l'on a interprété la Bible, nous oblige de dire, mais ok, well, it doesn't make sense. Ça n'a pas fait sens. Léon Bagay pas fait sens dans l'interprétation, il faut dire, wrong interpretation. To number your days doesn't mean to add them up. Compter nos jours, pas veut dire pour compter ou pour additionner ou pour combien de jours gagner, parce qu'on ne peut pas compter combien on était. On ne peut pas compter. To number your days means that you're going to plan. You're going to evaluate the events of your life and see how much value they have. Comptez vos jours, mes amis, voulez dire qu'on soit pour planifier la vie. Ou pour garder les activités, les événements de votre vie, pour capable garder vous dire bien ok, bah ça ou m'a planifié là, bah ça ou m'a bah tout temps, tout moi-même, tout nan moi qui valeur finalement. How much value? Compter la vie nous dit comme ça. Même la vie short, la vie courte, même la vie fragile. Mais ou même ou pral gagner des événements dans la vie, des activités dans la vie qui pral marquer le temps même si ou même ou aller. And I like the idea that Hannah came. Hannah, ladies, hats off to you. Hannah say Haitian American Nurses Association. Sen yo vini la yap di ko sa, mais qui ça? Rachel te kon fait. These are the things that last. And nous chaque qui chita là nous besoin demander tête nous. Qui ça même m'a fait dans la vie qui pral rete? Et là nous dit qu'il pral rete, plein bagay ou fait qu'après yo gen peut-être ces bagay qu'a fait moun senti yo raï tête yo gen ces bagay qu'a fait moun senti que finalement moun ça a été là pour te mourir et bien mourir. That's one. But then there are other things, good things, valuable things, impactful things que ou même qu'on fait. Et you rete dans la vie moun, and people are saying, man, this person was blessed. Et y attendent pour que je l'autre monde pareil encore. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that, there are many things that you can do in life. Some of them are irrelevant, or some of them are nothing, but things that can hurt people. Things that people will say, man, I wish but jamais rencontré moun ça. But there are other things that are beneficial to just not one person, but to humanity. And as a human being, within yourself, by God, please help me to be useful to humanity. Parce que Timo so tant qu'on vient de faire, écoute. What is it that you're doing while you are living here? These days of your life that will stay for the other generation. Donc, he asked God, you know what? Teach us to number our days. Why? Why should you do that? He said, afin que nous appliquions notre cœur à la sagesse, so that we can be wise. We don't want to be foolish. We don't want to act like fools. Many things you can do in life will characterize you as not a wise person, but a fool. There's one version that says a stupid person. Pardon my language. These actions that will be characteristic of a life of wisdom are the things that last. The things that are most impactful on people's life. These are the things that the psalmist is asking God, yes, please teach us to plan, to evaluate the events and the activities of our lives so that, we can be wise men, wise women. But then he doesn't stop there. He said, you know what, God? We need your compassion. We need your compassion. He said, reviens, aie pitié. Ça veut dire compassion pour nous. We want God to come. Yes, you are mad at us for our sin, but please forgive us our sin and be compassionate towards us. And he asked also for as much joy as sadness. Il dit, mon Dieu, rassasie-nous chaque jour de ta bonté. Et l'idée pour que nous rassasier, veut dire, give us a lot of it. So much of it that, we can't take anymore. Give us a lot. Lots of joy. So you see, it's not a sin to have joy in our life. If life is brief, we might as well be joyful. Si la vie fragile, mes amis, à n'importe quel moment qu'on y a, nous avons dans douleur, nous avons dans souffrance, eh bien, au moins, petit temps que nous avons fait à quel content, let's do it, folks. So Moses asked God for that. Give us, as many days of joy as we have known sadness. Ça veut dire que oui, nous connaissons que Seigneur ou t'es fâché avec nous, et à cause de ça, nous connaissons un pile tristesse dans la vie, nous, un pile douleur dans la vie, nous. Mais cependant, en même temps, tout, il y a pitié pour nous nous autant de jours de joie. Ça veut dire, même Jean Ecclésiaste dit, souhait ou dans la joie, profitez de joie parce que c'est bon Dieu qui permet qu'on soit capable dans la joie. We're talking about legal joy, though. Don't go crazy. Okay? So, toujours un moment qui est content, folks, enjoy it. Don't feel guilty. But at the same time, be wise. Don't be foolish. But see, the psalmist asked God to establish the works of his hands. Will voulait pour que travail bon Dieu yo même yo clair d'évangile, pour que travail bon Dieu yo capable là. But at the end of it, at the end, the last verse, what did he say? He said, establish the works of our hands. See, that's why we're asking you, make sure that you look, you see, you search for these actions that have lastful and positive impact on humanity. And then you can gladly ask God to establish that, to make them last forever for you. I mean, en entendant, si vous-même ou son monde, toute activité qu'on fait, cette activité méchanceté, qu'on a voulu pour que bon Dieu continue ça pour tout. Mais si jamais vous-même ces bonnes actions que vous-même qu'on a fait, of course, why not pray God, ouais, travail que moi-même que qu'on a fait permettre que de génération en génération que petit moi yo capable prendre pour que vous même yo capable continuer faire gagner une série de bien que nous-mêmes que n'a fait dans la vie monde. Moi crois que Hannah a bien content pour yo connaître que génération après eux même a venir et a continuer à aller à faire mission, à dans la vie monde, faire bagaille qui positif dans niveau ça pour que l'humanité capable gagner l'autre visage. I don't know how much you know about things that are happening in Haiti today, but let me ask you. Si tu as joué un ISO ou bien tu l'as appelé à prier pour que le travail que tu as fait là, pour que tu arrêté pour tout le temps. Si tu as joué un bout de bois, tu as un coup de bois dans la tête. So ISO and Tilapli, for those of you who don't know, these guys, they're gang leaders in Haiti and they're kidnapping people, they're violating women, they taking your money away, they make life difficult for you. So let's say you find them praying, God, God, we want these works to continue from generation to generation. I have my little kid here, I want him to grow up doing the same things. Who wants that? So when your life is filled with meaningful work, it's okay to pray God and say, establish the works of our hands. Yes, Lord, establish the works of our hands. Life can be fleeting. Life can be fragile. L'homme badier. God, you are eternal. But we know life on earth is short, and soon we will die. Soon we will depart from this earth. We will go. However, we want you to give us enough compassion so that we can have meaningful events, we can have meaningful activities to impact the world that we live in. And it's not just from our generation. We want that to continue. You see, Rachel, at the end of her life, commit her life to Jesus. That makes all the difference. Because the works of her life are not in vain. And some of you've been working like crazy. But they will be in vain. Paul took up the desire of this psalm. In Ephesians 5:15 to 17. Ephesians 5:15 to 17. If I can have this in English, I will be very grateful. M'appelle pour vous en français. Et c'est soyez très prudents alors comment vous vivez. Non pas aussi sournois que sage, mais aussi sage. Profitant au maximum de chaque occasion, car les jours sont mauvais. Il finit pour le dire. Par conséquent, ne soyez pas stupides, mais comprenez quelle est la volonté du Seigneur. Understand what the Lord's will is. You see? How do you live life in light of the brevity of human life? In light of the fragility of human life? How do you live it? You live it in the understanding of God's will for your life. May God be with you.
Maintenant, c'est tout. Paradise, n'a pris les Paradise, room. Paradise, paradise. Paradise.
We have a special presentation from Haitian American Nurses Association to the family. They asked me ahead of time, Pastor, so I'm going to have them go before us.
avec bonjour avec nous. Un petit bonsoir à tout le monde. Au nom de la Madame Présidente de l'Association des infirmiers de la Floride, Madame Rose Valsin, who's not here with us this afternoon, I would like to present this plaque to Rachel Rosier. The Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida, Inc. presents this award to Rachel Rosier, 1977 to 2023. No longer by our side, but always in our mind, forever in our hearts. Thank you for being a humble and valued member. You will be missed. Giving on Saturday, February 4th, 2023. I would like to present this on behalf of the entire board, the membership, and Madam President, who could not be here with us this afternoon. Our sincere condolences to the family. I'm sure you've heard all the great work that Rachel has done. She was my co-chair for Legislative Affairs. I am Marie Etienne, Chair of Public Relations, Chair of Legislative Affairs for the Florida chapter. And on behalf of the entire Hannah International, with all the chapters of all the Hannahs, we offer our condolences and know that Rachel has done well. We were privileged to have her be part of our organization, and she has served the community with dignity, humility, empathy, and compassion. And so for that, we are grateful to all of you for having shared Rachel with all of us. May God bless you. Be in peace. Merci.
Chapel would love to thank Dr. Wadler Jules for a wonderful service. Paradise Funeral Chapel would also love to thank Family Band for participating with us. You never said I'm leaving, you never said goodbye. You were gone before we knew it, and only God knew why. A million times we needed you, a million times we cried. If love alone could have saved you, you never would have died. In life we love you dearly, in death we love you still. In our hearts you hold a place that no one could ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you the day God took you home. On behalf of our CEO, Herbie Dorval and Julina Dorval, Paradise Funeral Chapel would love to thank the family of Rosier for entrusting us with your loved one. And now, flower presentation. Rachel, part of us all went with you. We love you and miss you dearly. Memories of you will last forever until we meet again, the Rosier and St. Jules family. Rest in peace. With deepest sympathy to Jamila family from Fraternity Baptist Church, may her soul rest in peace. From your Kids Corner family, with our deepest sympathy, may you rest in peace. Rachel, it is an honor and privilege to be your mom, and I look forward to the day that I will get to see you and hold you again. Rest in peace, my love, always in my heart, Marie Rose St. Jules. With deepest sympathy, you will be truly missed from the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida. Rest peacefully. Kana, deepest condolences to you and your family in the loss of your sister, your Verdex family. The love of my life, you were there for me at my darkest hour. I truly wish you allowed me to be there in yours. I'm so sorry I left you. You will forever be my everything. Love, Mark Carey. With deepest sympathy from Karshina Allison and the Watson Rice family. Rest in peace. You will be missed by us all, your brothers and sisters from SEIU L 1991. The Meteris Perkins family sends our deepest condolences to the Rosier family. We are praying for God's comfort and understanding during this time. Love you, Brianna Meteris Perkins and family. Rachel, may you rest in peace and rise in glory. Love from Andre Dawson and family. Rest in peace. To Rachel Rosier from Dr. Ruth Dassis Mullen and family, we celebrate your life and send sympathy to those who are impacted by your passing. Rest in peace. With deepest sympathy from your father, I love you. Rest in peace. Love, Jamil Rosier. From your little big brother and family, love you always, Andrew Alcindor. With our deepest condolences, may you rest in peace. Love, Kids Corner. Kindness thoughts are being sent to express deep and heartfelt condolences to you and the family. May your soul rest in peace. And now we have the casket spray. Each rose on the casket spray represents the love that everyone came to show the family of Rosier. Paradise Funeral Chapel would love to present this gift. Paradise Funeral Chapel considers it an honor to serve your family during this time, and we pray that this blanket is a source of healing for the coming days, months, and years in your family. Thank you again for entrusting in Paradise Funeral Chapel. We will be heading to Caballero Rivero Dade North, 1301 Opelika Boulevard, Miami, Florida, 33167. Nabay na cimetière Caballero Rivero Dade North, na 1301 Opelika Boulevard, Miami, Florida, 33167. Once we leave the cemetery, you will return back to the church, where the family will have a special repast and would love each and every one of you there with them, and it will be towards the back on the first floor. S'il vous plaît, confine quitter le cimetière, famille n'a pas un repas, yo ta men nou chaque lave yo, ya fait repas na padeur na reception hall la na premier étage là. Once again, Rosier family, thank you for entrusting in Paradise Funeral Chapel, home of peace and dignity. There will be no final viewing, so we're going to start with our band. You'll be heading out towards this exit, right, Pastor? And then we'll have Pastor Wadler that'll be following the band, the casket, and the family. Thank you. We ask everyone to stand for the respect of the family while they're leaving. Thank you.